Hello Collective, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you to everyone for your continued likes, your shares, for your support of this channel, but most importantly for your support of your messages from Spirit. That being said, wishing everyone a very happy Friday. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Ontario. Let's look into the current energies to see if there is any information or advice that Spirit would like to share with us as we look ahead to the weekend. I've already blessed the cards and said my prayers. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Ooh. The very first card that is asked to be shown is the Three of Pentacles. We have Earth energy here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So either you or your person, no, this is you. You're focused on building right now. Ooh, this is nice. The energy came in right away about you. You're focused on building right now. Career, relationships, and home. I love that. The energy that's coming from that Three of Pentacles in regards to the collective feels incredibly good, incredibly positive. I feel that some of you in the collective are experiencing a shift of some kind. We have the Hanged Man. I wanted to say High Priestess energy. I don't know why. But Piscean energy, I mean, they're both represented by Pisces. But someone has a new perspective about you. And I'm looking back at this Three of Pentacles. I feel that High Priestess energy came in because someone is still secretly watching you, but viewing you as a High Priestess. Someone has had a shift in perception surrounding whatever it is that you do for a living, looking at this Three of Pentacles. Why is the Hangman here? We have Six of Pentacles, more Earth energy. You are being seen as someone who is very abundant. Someone who has the ability to share. Someone who has the ability to be generous towards others. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment card, Scorpionic energy. There's someone, though, that's judging you for this. Someone finds your philanthropy, there it is, a burden, which is interesting. There is someone who is watching you build your Three of Pentacles, your career, your relationships, and your home life. And even though, as I'm looking at this Hangman, the change in perspective surrounding you is a good change, this person is watching you share and be generous towards other people, but it's that Judgment card. I feel that this individual could have been judging you for some reason. Maybe they misinterpreted what you do for a living. Maybe they misinterpreted, I just heard deliberately, who you are. So this could be that energy that has been watching you, that has been spying on you, particularly, again, for some reason when it comes to what you do for a living, when it comes to how you work. Yeah, I'm looking at the Ten of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is underneath the Judgment card. So your success, there it is a burden for this person. It seems as if you've had someone watching you, collective, watching how you work, watching how you build. And whatever it is that you do for a living, it has shifted this person's perspective surrounding you. And looking at this Six of Pentacles, whomever this energy is, they see you as someone who is loving. They see you, let's even take the word loving out, because it's the Six of Pentacles. This is about someone who is able to share. I keep getting the word philanthropy, so you could be involved with different charities. Maybe what you do allows you to be of service in some way, shape, or form. Because whomever this energy is that tried to judge you, they're wearing your success as a burden today. Maybe they were proved wrong in some way, shape, or form. Maybe through watching you, they discovered that they had completely the wrong impression about who you are. I also feel that this individual, this is interesting, this energy might also be under judgment for judging you. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the Four of Cups, and this person is focused on that elusive fourth cup. So this person could also be crushing on you. There is something about what you're doing, and clearly you're doing it well, that is causing this person some unease. And I feel it's unease because of however it is they may have judged you in the past, because whatever it is that they thought about you has definitely been proven to be untrue. Looking at the Hangman energy to the Ten of Wands, because again, your success is their burden. And looking at that fourth cup in the Four of Cups, they are still totally obsessed with you and with what you're doing. And again, looking at the Six of Pentacles to the Four of Cups, it's because they're outside of whatever it is that you're doing. So this is someone who wants to be a part, they want to be a part of your life. They want to be a part of your circle. Looking at the Six of Pentacles, it's definitely related to their perception of your wealth, right? That's what I'm getting looking from the Three of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. This is someone who could have put you down in the past. And again, it does feel that it's based around what you do for a living, because they've had a total about face. Again, looking at this Hangman energy, your success, I'm being told again, is their burden. But I do also feel this individual is also being judged for that within this Scorpionic energy, within the Judgment card. Show me more on the Hanged Man. Six of Swords. Being made to leave mentally a place that was difficult to move into calmer waters. It feels as if some of you had someone who just decided they didn't like what you were doing for a living, so they were going to judge you on it. And they could have tried to turn other people against you, looking at that Ten of Wands to the Judgment card, which is why this individual is facing some kind of blowback today. Show me more on the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Moon energy, Cancerian energy. There was someone who was spreading some type of gossip, some type of lies about what it is that you do for a living, collective. The bottom of the deck, I've got the Sun card, Leo energy, because they've been exposed. And notice, they're saying they have been exposed. It feels as if there was someone who was working overtime to discredit you. That's coming through really clearly. What has happened here is, now that the truth has been exposed, yeah, this person has been left in a stalemate. Two of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, to the Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, and concern surrounding the truth of your new beginning, right? The Sun card to the Fool energy. Someone is being judged because the truth about who you are and exactly what you do for a living has been revealed, and it's outed this person as a liar. This individual is currently in a Two of Swords to a Nine of Swords. They're panicking because they know that everyone is aware of the truth, which is why we have the Ten of Wands to the Judgment card here. But again, what I'm feeling is more upsetting for this person. It's not just the revelation of truth about who you are. It's about how successful you've become at what you're doing. I hope that makes sense, collective. Someone is upset surrounding your success with what you are doing. So maybe this is an individual that, I don't know, mocked your profession. Maybe you shared your dreams, your aspiration with this person and they didn't have any faith in you, or this person could have been telling other people that maybe you were not who you said you were, trying to create some type of falsehood, looking at this Moon card, this Cancerian energy to the Sun, because the truth about who you are has absolutely been revealed, and it's left this person out in the cold. out in the cold, not just from you and your success, but out in the cold from, there it is, that group energy, from a group of people who this individual worked to discredit you with a group of people. And it does seem to be surrounding your work, surrounding whatever it is that you do for a living. Someone tried to deliberately create falsehoods about you. Moon energy to the Four of Cups, to the Ten of Wands, to the Nine of Swords. Someone went to a group. This is crazy. Because whomever it was that they went to, I'm going to presume there was some type of investigation, because everything has been outed. The Sun card to the Fool. You are absolutely not who this individual, who this group tried to claim that you are. And again, it has, and they're focusing on one individual today, I'm noticing within this reading. The last few readings has been about the group dynamic or the family dynamic, however it's resonated for you. This is an individual that this decided for whatever reason that they didn't like what you do for a living. And so they were going to destroy you, which is really messed up if you think about it. Really messed up. Because clearly you are good at whatever it is that you do. The Sun to the Three of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. Because this individual is being made to sit up and take notice, but is also very much aware of the fact that they cannot be a part of this Six of Pentacles. They cannot be a part or a partner. Interesting. They're unable to become a partner to you. That is for someone, okay? Again, you only take what resonates. What else should the collective be aware of surrounding this energy today? What else is going on with them? Mentally, they feel stuck. Eight of Swords energy, right? The inability to figure a way out of a difficult situation because they've been called out. The truth about who you are, Sun card to the Three of Pentacles to the Fool card, has completely outed this individual. And again, this person, maybe it's a former spouse, a former lover, maybe it's a colleague, a friend, however it might resonate for you. This reading today is about this individual being busted. Because again, collective, you are absolutely external to all of this. This is all about the unveiling within this individual's world about who you actually are and the amount of deceit and deception that was being used to hide that. There is someone who is facing, I just said, huge karma, huge judgment. Again, looking at the Judgment card, for everything that they said and everything that they did towards you. So this is someone who is actively working to bring you down. This is someone who is actively working to circumvent your blessings. But today, looking at the Two of Swords to the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Swords, this is exactly what's happening to them. What else should the collective be aware of surrounding this energy? It was to do with money. Seven of Pentacles fell out here. There was an expectation of some type of reward by discrediting you. Wow. Yeah. And there's the High Priestess. Piscean energy, right? The same energy that I saw in the Hangman card. So this was the secret. Another secret, collective, right? This is another secret. There was someone, a specific someone, because again, it's not coming through as that mad group energy we've been experiencing for the last few readings. This is a specific someone who was deliberately spreading falsehoods about what you did for a living, okay? So again, please only take what resonates. High Priestess to the Moon card to the Six of Pentacles. Now, this person could have been discrediting you in many, many ways, right? Again, you only take what resonates. But the truth about who you are, how you work, and how you've built has been fully revealed in that Sun card. So whatever this individual thought that they were going to gain financially from stabbing you in the back the way that they did, looking at that Seven of Pentacles card, it's not happening. So I do feel that this is someone that you were either working with or for, or someone that you had some type of financial investment with, or were maybe planning on building a foundation with. But someone went behind your back, collective, and spread a whole bunch of nasty rumors and lies about what it is that you do for a living. And it was with the intention of having you judged. I just heard also of having you cast out, because that same intent that they had towards you is currently what's happening to them. This individual is under judgment, scorpionic energy. This individual is in a 2 of Swords to a 9 of Swords to an 8 of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This individual has been outed through the Sun energy about the reasons why, and also the number of people that they try to involve in holding you back, looking at this 10 of Wands energy, because they are trying to leave a difficult situation behind with the 6 of Swords energy, because again, they've been caught being deceptive with that Moon energy. And this again, collective, is someone who was being deliberately deceptive about you. They were trying to paint some type of picture about your finances. They were trying to paint some type of picture about the way that you made your living that has been outed as being, again, completely untrue today. What else should the collective be aware of? We have the Chariot energy, more Cancerian energy. Again, it's about your victory, your advancement. They asked me to place it on top of the Moon. Again, the lies have been broken. The wheels have never fallen off your chariot. You never stop moving. And this is the truth that has come out from all of this Moon behavior. The things that were hidden, the things that were kept from the people that this individual was using to discredit you. So for some of you, you could even have been dealing with a former boss, okay? Looking at that 3 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you decided to leave a workplace to go and start your own business. Maybe you were forced out of a workplace or a business because of things that were being done under this High Priestess energy to you in secret to, again, discredit you. Okay, this was about discrediting someone within their profession. And collective, if you are resonating with this and you know that this is your story, everyone, okay, that involved themselves in this, including this individual that's being singled out in this reading, they're being made to watch you in your victory, in your new beginning. Sun energy to the Fool energy to the Chariot. Everyone knows the truth about this individual because everyone knows the truth about you. And we find your person of interest in a 2 of Swords to the 9 of Swords to the 8 of Swords, trying to escape judgment, right? Scorpionic energy. Because all of their deceptive behavior within the Moon energy has been completely revealed. So look at this, I can't make it up. We have Star energy, Aquarius energy at the bottom of the deck. I feel that whatever it is that you are doing, collective, you're being seen as a star. You're being seen as someone who could potentially be a healer in his or her own right. But I'm also hearing you're someone who made your dreams come true. So maybe the individual that I'm picking up today, they could have laughed at your dreams, right? They could have told you that maybe you weren't capable. They could have told you that maybe you didn't have the finances or the tenacity to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. They could have convinced other people of this, right? And I'm feeling from this reading that's kind of what happened. Whomever this, I just heard, whomever this past person is, whether you were related to them romantically, professionally or not, This individual was spreading lies about you, using moon energy to discredit you in your job, in your field, so they could have some type of advantage over you. And today that has absolutely fallen apart for them, because they're now under judgment. With this judgment card, you are a burden to them with this 10 of Wands energy. But again, I don't just see your energy, collective, in this 10 of Wands. I see multiple energies within that 10 of Wands, which is again why we have the 9 of Swords to the 8 of Swords to the 2 of Swords. This individual was, I just heard they were telling a lot of lies about you. They were telling a lot of lies about you. And again, the focus was on what you did for a living. They somehow try to invert that. And I don't know. Again, I'm looking at this moon card. They try to make whatever it is that you do for a living seem suspect for some reason. And I do feel, looking at this spread, that for a while it worked. Because again, we see you triumphant. The Sun to the Fool, to the Chariot, to the Star energy, because this person has been outed, right? Which is why we have all those swords here. Is there anything else the collective needs to know about today's energy? Why it is they did what they did? Wow. We have the 10 of Swords. So this person absolutely stabbed you in the back with multiple people. And I do feel that if you were working with this individual, because again, it feels very much like work. This is about what you do for a living. They absolutely turned a group of people against you in order to have certain outcomes. And I'm going to say professional, financial outcomes go in their favor. 2 of Swords, they're in a stalemate. To the 9 of Swords, they're not sleeping and they're probably suffering from anxiety and or stress. Followed by the 8 of Swords, mentally unable to figure their way out of the situation. Followed by the 10 of Swords. For them today, they are now undergoing the same betrayals and backstabbings that they directed towards you, because everyone knows the truth and they are under judgment for everything that they said and did about it and did to you. Wow. So this is a different type of collective reading today. I am liking that, because this is the focus for the collective on their career. And if you had been experiencing roadblocks or setbacks earlier on at the start of whatever it is that you were trying to build, I'm hoping that this helps. While Spirit's saying, this is bringing you some understanding of what was going on. There was someone who was secretly working behind your back. So you could have been sharing your ideas with this individual, right? Maybe you were planning creative projects together. Maybe you were the one shouldering all the work and this person was taking all of the accolades. But in either instance, and again, I do feel it's the continuation of, that full moon lunar eclipse energy that we experienced last week, because the truth is coming out. So if this is in regards to a workplace or even a community where maybe there was funds being shared or investments being made, looking at this 6 of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles, the truth surrounding that has been revealed because of your success away from this individual, because again, this individual's already dealing with the group, right? This group, this family, they understand, okay, that you were made, I just said that you were made a scapegoat, because again, everyone is seeing you in your Sun energy, in your Chariot, in your Star energy. And this person is dealing with some major karma today for everything that they tried to do to you. Yeah, I just split the deck on Breathe and the Tribe. So this individual is trying to take a breath from the tribe, right? Whether it's, again, work, family, community, because they've been caught. They've been caught lying. Everyone has seen your new beginning. Yeah. I've got yang energy, which is my equivalent of the Ace of Wands, to the poised, because that you're doing incredibly well. You're in that star energy, to the tick-tock. The recognition again that these individuals, as well as this person, right, who decided to unite all of these people against you when it came to your work, when it came to your money, what, again, however it is that you are living today that has you in that star energy to the sun, they've been outed. And there are a lot of people under judgment along with this individual. What else should the collective be aware of through the wisdom of the oracle? Yeah, because this person now recognizes that they need a leg up. There's no one left to support this individual anymore, because everyone now knows the truth. Look at this, I can't make it up. Your person has been left asking that question, and I feel it was like the same question from the last read. Why? But I also feel it's not just your person of interest that's asking that question. It's also this workplace. It's also this group. It could be a family. It could be a community. Again, you know your story. But the revelations about how this person tried to tear you down professionally, because this is, I'm going to say, it feels less about love, more about what you do for a living, how you express interest in looking at the sun energy, how you express yourself through what you do for a living. Sun energy to the Three of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, because that person that came up against you, that person who tried to steal your accolades, that person who tried to take your blessings, is now in a position where they require a leg up. They are not only asking themselves the question why they did what they did against you, that question is also being asked by everyone that took place in this hatred, this, I don't even know what to call it. For some of you, it could have been in the form of gang stalking. For some of you, it could have been in the form of like just a lot of missed opportunities. Maybe phone calls, emails not being returned. I feel, looking at this Y card, I feel if you're resonating with this, there was a period of time when you were asking yourself, why? And where you also needed a leg up. But again, looking at that star energy to the sun, to the Fool, you had to do this all on your own. And today, this is the position your person of interest finds themselves in. There's no more secrets anymore, collective. I've said that so many times since that last full moon. Everything is out there. And with that lunar eclipse attached to it, so are the shadow elements of the things that were being hidden. And for some of you, for a long period of time, looking at this Two of Swords to the Nine of Swords, there was someone who was actively working against you, discrediting you, surrounding your profession. It's surrounding whatever it is that you do for a living, because now the same position that they put you in is the same position that they find themselves in today. So I'm actually going to leave the reading here today, making it kind of short and sweet. We've had so much information come through in the last few readings, and I really am kind of glad that we're kind of away from, oh my gosh, the whole three-party situationship stuff, that energy, it really felt as if it was taking over for an incredibly long time. So it's nice to see for the collective, now we're getting a different aspect of the energy that's out there for you, because I do feel that you're all receiving your answers in so many different ways. And for those of you that are successful, that are enjoying the fruits of your labor, that run your own businesses, that are philanthropists, congratulations. because Spirit is confirming you no longer have anyone interfering with your blessings. You are free to continue as you have been with that Chariot energy, moving forward, achieving your victory and your advancement, while the individual, as well as the people that try to hurt you, that try to come up against you, are now left in the position that they left you in previously, requiring a leg up and asking themselves, as well as the leader of this cult, this gang, whomever they are, why? Why they did it to you in the first place. And whether it's even proven to be worth it, right? Looking at this Ten of Swords, I think they already have the answer. So leaving the reading here, collective, thank you so much for being so awesome, for sticking through this reading. I really hope that it resonates with you. And again, you take the information and you're able to use it in a positive way to continue your own forward movement. And if this reading did not resonate with you whatsoever, thank you for at least sticking through until the end. Please let it go if you know it's not your reading, and maybe the next one will be the one for you. Sending everyone all the love and all the light. Enjoy this beautiful Friday wherever you are, and I will see you all again soon. Take care, everyone.